Alright, well, boy Richie G doing another washer video for you, because these washers are junk. I did a video on this one here, but it's seen better days, so I just slid it over here. I ran some wires. I'm going to make a video. I made a video on the Samsung on how to fix that wire in there. Take a peek at it, you'll see works. So this washer here is pretty much a GE, whatever one that, you know, the blue, and I was excited to get it, but once again, we can see that there's absolutely no water in there. Okay? In fact, we're going to stop it. And there's how much water you get. Now, to me, that you're not getting a front splash there. So, what I did was I added my own water, because before you used to be able to turn the screw like in the Samsung over there. Can't do that now. I have a hose that comes up into this one, and it goes into a sensor, and you can take it off the back of the sensor and just turn the screw. Sometimes you turn it up a little too quick, you know, that water would come up to here. That's a little too much. So in this one here, they don't have that. They have the hose, the air hose that measures how much weight and water is in there, and there's air pressure that would go to the sensor, and then you could adjust the sensor. This machine, it goes right to like a control board. Can't do it. Already looked. It goes right into the back of this computer housing. There's just like a little port. So I thought to myself, well, how do I get this going on? I'm going to show you right now about that. What you do is you get your splitter. I got one coming off here, and one was going to go to this wash machine on the right and this wash machine on the left. All you do is you get another splitter, and then take that hose that was going to go over there, put that there, it goes to your right washer, and then you come up with a nice hose right here. And right where the soap container is, you just come over. You can't turn it on too much. You just turn it on until there's a little bit of water coming. If you go too much, it'll boil over. Then you turn your light on, and you can see how it's dribbling out there. Now we're going to sit here and wait a few minutes. I usually turn up a little more than that. Make sure your thing, just get yourself just a regular hose, and then what happens is that water is like your detergent, because that's what happens when your detergent cycles through here, your softener. All it does is it has lines right here, and it sprays this line, sprays that line, sprays that line, and it comes down into this little hole right here. So now add your soap, your bleach, your softener. So what I did is I just, like I said, get your first splitter, or you probably won't need another splitter if you don't have another washer. Just get a splitter, and then run that one to your back of your washer, and run this one right to here. Now, this thing is smart. If you start getting the water up to here, it'll just dump out. It'll just say canceled. It'll cancel the thing. Your best bet, like I got it on quick press right now. If you're washing a big load, run it on bulky. It'll let you fill up, maybe like right to here, which will still give you a nice splash. Like I'm just doing a pair of jeans and I want to wear tomorrow, and I got a pair of socks in there, so we'll take a look. So I'm starting to get a good splash. See how it's hitting the window? I'll let that splash up until I feel it's ready. Now, if you put too much water in there, I think that's good. What happens is those tines will not, there's too much weight on the clothing, and it'll flip the bottom of them, but it won't flip it all the way to the top. So like this one here, you're getting a nice splash. Let me shut this light off. But yet it's spinning. It's not like let's see here. Look at that splash right there. And it'll add water here and there a little bit. The only bad thing about this is when you come down to a rinse cycle, you got to do the same thing. Your clothes are gonna be like detergenting. Now, see, what I do here is, if I'm busy, I'll let this run. I just did a quick wash. I think it was 29 minutes. The rinse and spin is only 13 minutes. So even if you got your whole wash load and you're like, I forgot to go down there and turn the water on for my rinse cycle, just turn it to rinse and spin. I think it's 12 or 13 minutes. And then you just, let it fill up a little bit. And by the time it fills up and spins a couple times, it empties out in ringers. So hope that helped.